Welcome to Ephemera Files by Tommy. It has been a month since I have been able to make a video. And I finally have my speaking voice back. I think I made a video previous to this where I spoke a little bit. I'm still not 100%. I lost my voice on September 19th, and here it is December 7th, and it's still not completely back. However, I am thankful that I've got what voice I do have right now, and I appreciate the fact that I can actually talk to all of you lovely people. Today I am going to share a flip through of a journal that was a little outside of my comfort zone for a lot of reasons, and I will share those as I go along, and I'll try not to make this too long of a video, but when you see the size of this baby, you'll forgive me if it goes a little long. All right, here goes. I am calling this journal Bad Kitty. It was inspired by a calendar that a friend of mine gave to me that was called Bad Kitty. And it had a whole bunch of photos of cats with captions that came with snarky little comments. And I just thought it would be a good journal. But, like I said, it was a lot out of my comfort zone. This journal is probably the biggest and fattest journal I have ever made. It is 9.5 by 8. That's not so bad. It is 4 inches on the spine. And it has 5 signatures. So, since it is such a big journal, has a lot of stuff, let's go ahead and get started. First off, I made this detachable, might call it a tassel. I'm not really calling it a tassel because it was not put together like a tassel. I have 2 bulb pins that are attached to this bulldog clip. This one has some of the ribbons and yarns that I used, and they are very loosely tied at the top, so you can pull them out and use them in the journal or somewhere else if you wish. And it has a little cat charm right there that's attached. And on the other bulb pin, let's try that. I again have attached some of the fabric I used in the journal, but also some other things that just reminded me of cats, like cat toys. For some reason they seem to love pom-poms and they like yarn balls. And so you can take both of those apart. You can leave them put together, you can put them on here, you can choose not to, but there is that. The journal is covered with upholstery fabric and some faux velvet ribbon. There's a piece of fabric here with yarn ball print and an iron-on of Grumpy Cat. It says, "I'm a ray of sunshine." The spine is covered with this delicious faux fur that feels just like petting your cat. And I did this a lot while I was making the journal. And in the back is simply the upholstery fabric with a little bit of the fur showing. Here is the view of the top. It's not super busy up there, but there's some fluff going on. Not a lot of fluff going on the bottom. And there is the side. This closure I made out of 2 bulldog clips, and I simply threaded an elastic band through 2 of the holes and added some wooden beads just to decorate it up a little bit. It actually doesn't have to have it. It stays closed pretty well. For as stuffed and fluffed as it is, it does close pretty well. So you don't even have to use this unless you add a whole lot more stuff. That said, the things that I have added on the inside, I'm going to keep over to the side so that you can see what it looks like when it has the extras out of it, because not everything in here is a journal piece, so to say. And you'll see what I mean here in a minute. And I'm going to scoot this over here. This green pad helps me keep track of where I am in frame, but this journal takes up the whole pad. So let's go ahead and open it up. In the front, you have a pocket that is created by the fabric continuing around. You have my business card here. And here's your first journaling card. It says perfect. One of the things that is different about this journal is that I used images from magazines, and I haven't done a whole lot of that before, so I wasn't real comfortable with it, but I think that I made it work. Right here, I simply tucked in between these pom-pom trims an ink pen. I like to send an ink pen with the journal that matches. Can you see the little kitty cat up there at the top and his little paws here? So that is your ink pen to go with the journal. Held on with this bulldog clip, that bulldog clip is attached there, is the cover to a little golden book, Grumpy Cat. And this is the little grumpy cat that wouldn't. I didn't do anything to the back. I just finished the edges by cutting them smoothly. And that is a great writing board. I would suggest using this part to write on because indentations will happen on this side if you do that. Turning the page. Let's see. Yes. And I'm going to catch myself doing that because I'm not sure which page. Not sure just how many pages I'm turning all at once. All right. So this first page, we have a pocket here with a little journaling tag and a piece of coffee dyed paper. Here I have taken some of those squares from the cat journal and made a little running border and echoed that on the back side. I'm not going to read each of these little squares, but they are very funny. Here I have, I don't know what I would call this. I like to call them small pages because each one makes its own journaling spot. Or if you wish, you could like glue that one down and make it a tuck. You can do whatever you want with that. In this piece of music paper, and you'll see why I included music paper here in a little bit, I have these paper doll cats that I simply printed out. You can use them as journaling cards. You can cut them out to be paper dolls if you wish. I just thought that they were really, really cute, so I added them in there. There's the sheet music. That flap goes out. Here I have a belly band and a little tiny Tim Holtz paper clip at the top to keep it on there. Nice journaling card. It says, if you ever need a slightly distracted, unsympathetic friend, I'm here for you. I have the Tim Holtz snarky big chat and small chat. I think that's what they're called. Big talk, small talk. I don't know. Something like that. And I didn't realize they were snarky until I got them home. And I'm like, ooh, how am I ever going to use that? Well, let me tell you, I used a whole bunch of them in this journal because cats just seem to fit most of these things that are included in the sayings. So here's another pocket with a large journaling card. And I've collaged on the back of that as well. Here's a small pocket with this small little journaling card. It says, I guess I should have listened when they warned me that my face could get stuck like this. And then it's finished off on the back with some dyed paper for a journaling spot. Another pocket with another piece of dyed paper, hand-dyed paper. I have some, let's see, what is this? Is this logbook? Something like that. It's a record-keeping book. I have some stenciling here, different papers. I have included 3 different paper bags in here because I don't know what it is about cats and paper bags. Maybe it's that sound. I don't know. This is part of a scarf that I cut off the end of. Inside this paper bag, I have included these journaling cards that I found. These images were in a magazine and they were so funny because they were finding people that looked like these cats. And I think that they did a really good job of matching them up. And then I included the little snarky bits on there, and they are all journaling cards on the back. Here is Simon's cat, which I believe is a cartoon, like the Funny Pages cartoon. And each of them has a picture of Simon's cat or one of his friends in various positions on the back. And so this is a little pocket because I cut off the bottom of this page, and I thought, I should do something with that. So I just glued it around here, made a little pocket, and I stuck that card in. Here's another one of my magazine pages, Cats Do Less. Be like your cat. Here's another one of my strip pages. This is a baking parchment paper. There we go, parchment paper that I made an open-sided folder, and I just included a piece of origami paper that has little cats on it. Here's the center of the first signature. I don't know if I told you there are 5 signatures in this journal. And on the signature ties, I have one that has little pom-poms and a little clay bead. This one has another clay bead and a cute little cat tied on at the bottom. Here's the other side of the parchment paper. And in it, I made a journaling or a floating pocket. And this one says, they cover up the smell of my gas. The cat is sitting in the petunia box. And then, of course, I have Simon's cat with 2 compromising positions. And I don't think I took all of the things out. I'm going to leave in the things that I did not take out yet. I have a belly band here with a postcard. It is from Current, and I think I looked it up. I think these are from 1980. It was a set, and I think I have all of them in the set in here. Here's another side of that paper bag, and in this fold I've included a bookmark. This says the cat's meow. You can also journal on the back of it. And inside there are 2 pockets, and the front pocket has this journaling card, and the back pocket has a piece of tomatillo dyed paper, and then 2 journaling cards made from those calendar pages. I also love Pusheen. Pusheen is the cat. Pusheen. Pusheen is the cat, and so there are several Pusheen stickers in here. Here is a flip out, and you can journal here. This is coffee dyed paper. This is blank. You can do with it whatever you want. And this journaling card tucks right in here. And you can see the other side of it here on the CD envelope. Another pocket with another journaling card. Another of the skinny pages, strip pages. Here I had 2 card catalog, library catalog cards. This one is for cats and dolls, and this one is pets. So I included those, and inside I also have included some stickers, a packet of little stickers. And I like the way he peeks through here, especially when those 2 cards are still in there. Let me stick them back in real quick just so you can see how he kind of is framed by the cards. Let's see, I don't know, I just like that effect. Here's some more stenciling. Here are 3 tags in this pocket. And you can write on the back of all of them. I think he's cute. This is a little wooden laser cut cat shape. This is the beginning of the 2nd signature. Just have some collage here. A little bit of stenciling, another one of the skinny pages. The cat keeps winking at the babysitter. more of the log pages. I like these little cat paper clips that I found. Here is a collaged journaling card. This pocket, or this page here, is crisscross pockets. I have this bookmark type journaling card. It has some of that faux fur on the top as a tab. And then a tag fits into this little part of the crisscross. I have a sticker on there and this silver cat charm tied on there. I thought this ad was funny. Cats, smart enough to get their claws into your will, not smart enough to clean their own teeth. In here, I have some more stickers. I think that it was just one sheet in there. Yes. And then here's a page from the Grumpy Cat book. It says, I had fun once. It was awful. Here's another paper bag page. There is a song called Has Anybody Seen Our Cat? I found these on the New York Public Library digital image site. And then there's journaling space on the back. Some more stenciling. I added in some more stickers, another package that I did not use. Here is another, here is that same song, Has Anybody Seen Our Cat? But on this one, I actually made the sheet music book. And this signature tie has this little cat with wings and seed beads tied on the ends of the ties. Here's another one of the postcards with a little tiny cat sitting on the doorstep. Here's the other side of that paper bag with some more stickers in there for you. This is a double pocket, and I simply made a fold-out journaling spot, and this one is just like that. Here is the other side of the crisscross pockets. Here is one tag. I love the fluffy yarn on there. And another tag that is collaged. And here in this is a tuck. And I think that this actually was torn off of a package of some sort. And you'll see the other side of it. And I really like how it turned out. And here is some of my Tomatillo dyed paper. I love these big paper clips with the pom-poms. And this, you can't tell the texture, but I can feel the texture. And that is, let's take this off. You can see that it's fastened there. And here is another journaling spot, a long skinny one with a die cut pocket. Another ledger page. Ledger, not logbook, ledger. Here on one of my skinny tags, I've also included a yarn mess that kind of reminded me of a hairball. And so I added that on there. More stenciling. Here's a pocket with just a piece of stationery. And that's the end of the second signature. Third signature has a pocket on the front page with a journaling card that just tucks right in like that. The other side is not a pocket. So don't try to put anything in there or you'll rip the page. Here's some more stickers and another journaling card. Another small pocket down here with a tag with room for journaling on the back. Here's the three Siamese cats looking at the fish in the goldfish bowl. And Pusheen here looking at the fish in the goldfish bowl. A paw print here. This is a small little, let's see, just a booklet. This is not tied very tight, so you can undo that. It says, I am who I am, and you can guess what cat food that was actually from. but there are just some coffee dyed paper remnants in there. And a calendar page. Here's another of the ledger page, and on this side I made another journaling card and tucked it in there. This is also a song called The Cat Came Back. When you open it up, I've got the lyrics here, but it is also holding journaling cards inside of the pockets on both sides. And then it just fastens right on there like that. Turn the page. Here is another one of the magazine pages. I did learn that when using magazine pages, you either want to cut really, really close to your image, or you want to back it with a dark paper, because otherwise the print on the other side of the magazine page is going to show through on your project. Here is part of a paper bag, and I have just included some of this rice paper. Here is another journaling card in this belly band. Here I have another sticker sheet for you. It says, I meant to behave, but there were too many other options. And this one says, maybe you can trade me in for some kale. It's got a farmer's market box there that he's sitting in. Here I have a piece of handmade paper, which I don't know why, but it reminded me of a cat, because I always felt like my cats would come in and they'd have little leaves and stuff all over them. And on the signature ties, I have 4 of the little calendar page squares. Here's a little pocket, and I included duplicates of 5 of the stickers that I used in different areas of the book. Oh, I'm going to set that over there. Here is another journaling card. In this end of the paper bag, I have an envelope, and I have a few more of the Simon's Cat cards in there for you. This calendar page I glued shut and made it into a top-loading pocket with another piece of that stationery paper in it. There's one of those washi stickers. This I thought was cute. It's Beansies, the padding on the underside of a Cato's Pete's, bearing a strong resemblance to jelly beans. Thought that was really cute, so I made a journaling card out of that. And it just slides right into that belly band. Here is a 2-pocket fold, and it's just got, in the short little fold here, it's got these 3 little tags, and they're blank. And then in the back, I have a large journaling card. And then I have a double-sided, what do I want to call this? A tab made of brads. I've got 2 brads. I put them into the same hole, and then I squished the prongs together so that they held each other into the page. And that was the 3rd signature. Here's the 4th. This is a chopstick package from one of our favorite sushi places, and it's got a little journaling card in there. This page has 2 pockets. I've got 4 tags in there. This is actually a gift card for, what would I call this? A gift card envelope from Food Lion, and in it I've got 2 blank tags. Because a lion is a cat, right? There's another one of the great big paper clips with the pom-pom. And here I have a fabric flip with a notepad underneath. Stenciling on this page. This is a birthday card, but the cat just had to go in there. And then there's a nice little story on the back. Here, this is a short page because of the width of the book. Some of my pages are shorter and some are longer, you'll notice. And this one was really short, but I just happened to have this. It's not a Tim Holtz, but it's a die cut butterfly that reminds me of Tim Holtz. It looked just like that butterfly there. And I think it looks really good against the dotted background of the following page. Here's another fold out music page and a pocket with a journaling card inside. Here is another piece of the parchment paper, and inside it is a journaling card. I've collaged on this side. I've collaged on both sides. I should say that. I've collaged on both sides. This one side just looks more collagier, if that's a word. I don't think it's a word. I just made it up. And then this is another double pocket. 2 simple journaling cards in there. Here is Grumpy Cat herself again with, I don't know if I have had one of these in there yet, the little kitty cat paper clips. And this is an envelope that I made, but I didn't do anything on the inside just in case you wanted to do something else with it. And it just slides right over that belly band, and then I use the paper clip to hold her on there. Yes, Grumpy Cat is a she. I think I read somewhere that Grumpy Cat actually had Down syndrome, and that's why her face constantly looked like she was frowning. This I loved because this picture I got from a magazine, and then the Tim Holtz words that I have says, "I've got a good heart, but this mouth is wide open." And I have a piece of scrapbook paper tucked in to that pocket. This was a big envelope from one of our local colleges, and Jaguars is their, I think that Jaguars is their mascot. And so I covered all of the other information, but I left the Jaguar showing, and I covered it with this coffee dyed paper. And on this side, held on with this little miniature bulldog clip, is an envelope that I've decorated, and then this card just tucks right in. And then on this side of the big envelope, I've got another piece of my coffee dyed paper. Here is a double pocket that has the other 2 of the postcard set. I have this particular page tucked in behind the music page because these want to slide out, and I was afraid the paper clip would tear up the baker's paper. And this is from the Shy Little Kitten. Let's see, and I'm going to go ahead and put this back on like this just to keep it together. Another little collage there. Here I have a pocket with another hairball, if I want to call it that, a yarn ball mess, and a bow, and inside is another little notebook with the random pieces of paper in it. And then this is another one of my skinny pages. And on this side, the skinny page, I've glued down to make a pocket, and there is stenciling and another journaling card. Whoops. Okay. I know where that goes. It just flipped it off. Here's some more. I had 2 of those butterflies, and this is the other side of that page, so I went ahead and added that. Here, this was a birthday card. I just covered up the sentiment inside because it had been written in. And I cut off the happy birthday off the top so that it was just the cats. All right, and this was up here. This paper clip was up here, and it has a little cat right there. And then this tag came off of an item of clothing. I don't remember what it, but it's Ultimate Stretch. Now, don't cats have the ultimate stretch? I get so jealous sometimes. I would love to be able to stretch like that. It's a little tiny journaling card I made out of 1 square from the calendar. And then this is a bookmark with the bronze cat on it. and it's actually made out of papyrus, and it came from Egypt. My mother-in-law brought me back a bunch of those bookmarks with her after they came home. Here's a bingo card where I've put a digital image of a girl and her cat on it, and then this envelope is empty. I will be putting something in there. It'll be a surprise for whoever gets this journal. Fold out that page of the calendar, and let's see, this is the last signature. This is a large sticker, and it's actually removable. If you want to take it off and put it somewhere else, that is absolutely fine. It's actually meant, I think, to be a wall decal. Here I've got 3 pockets, a little coffee dyed paper note there, a double tag with one of the calendar images on it, and 2 avocado dyed pieces of paper in the top pocket. Here's another bag. I have a velvet covered button, a little piece of trim, and these are some of the die cut negative images, and I've used several negative images throughout this journal. So I've tucked those into the bag that you can use. I have a collection of Penguin Books book cover postcards. And this is the case of The Careless Kitten, Earl Stanley Gardner. It's actually a Perry Mason book. Here is another journaling card. A little stamp on there that says meow, a little tiny paw print. A sticker right there, metallic sticker. This is a paper clip that is simply holding on a tiny little tag. Collage right there. Another Grumpy Cat page. It says, "Hi, Grumpy Cat," the butterfly said. "You know what's great about the outdoors?" "Nothing," Grumpy Cat said. And it just tucks right into that pocket there, and then the whole thing folds out for more writing space. Another one of the giant pom-pom paper clips with a journaling card tucked in. And on the back side, here's the Shy Little Kitten book again. With the, let's see, I don't know what kind of dye that was on that paper. And another journaling card. Another piece of the rice paper. Another tiny bulldog clip from Tim Holtz with a journaling card tucked inside of this floating pocket. Little collage here. Some more stenciling. That's reverse stenciling, actually. Another belly band here that has a floating pocket in it. And it says, "The cat is exhausted after an 8-hour nap. When your cat is your spirit animal." And you turn it over, it's got another on the back. I've got a stamp and a sticker and a piece of the calendar page and some collage with washi. And on the inside is this journaling card. And here is the center of this signature, and it has this long, I feel like she reminds me of an Art Deco cat. I don't know if that's correct or not. I think she's pretty. See, on this belly band, I have an envelope that has some of the extra die cuts that I didn't use in making this journal. Here is a pocket made from a glassine bag and a journaling card, very simple journaling card there. A little bit of collage at the bottom. This is, I don't think it's called a matchbook because I don't think I quite made it like a matchbook, but it's just a little notepad made out of the music paper, and this slides up under the cat, and then there's a tiny little paper clip to keep it from moving around on the skinny page or the strip page. That didn't sound right. page strip. Some more of those washi stickers. The other side of, that's not rice paper, that's calligraphy paper. Little dual fold journaling card in this pocket here. Another of the chopstick packages, and then here is a charm on that page. Here are the two kittens playing, and I just made a mess with the yarn and some string because I just thought it was appropriate. And then here's another of the shy little kitten, and a nice little journaling card there. Whoops, over there. Almost done. I tried to go through this quickly. Some more stickers that are paper clipped into that folded page. A little collage down here. The other side of the paper bag, and here is a little card. Let's see, here's a tuck spot at the top with a journaling card. And there's another little paper clip there that is holding in 10 good reasons to envy cats. And then I have another patch, iron-on patch back here that says Feline Fancy. And that is all of the journal. And you can see, once you take everything out, it closes pretty well. I think I moved my paper clips. They're not quite aligned like I had them. But once I put everything back in, I'll have it all back where it belongs. So, I hope you enjoyed the flip through of Bad Kitty Journal. I am so glad to be back, and I am already looking forward to my next video with you. I appreciate you spending time with me, and as always, be kind. Bye.